Suitable.
Yeah. Alright, it's recording. Go!
Brave enough to be stupid.
So is everyone going to see this or just Sen? Is he watching live now?
No, it just Sen probably, and anybody else who's
Actually wants to.
interested in some, perhaps
It's
Sophie.
not live, so if we swear you can bleep it out.
Nope. We swear I'll fucking keep it in. So we're gonna play 3 players,
Seems reasonable.
and that means 2 allies. So these are the 2
Oh,
guys
I've never
that
done an ally.
Yeah, so these are the 2 guys that I've decided
Alright.
to use as allies.
Okay, well,
So
I'm
did you-
feeling a bit ladylike, so...
Alright, no problem. Okay, so you've got your hero card,
Done.
and then out of the power cards that go level 1 to 3 in 4 sets.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the 4 level 1 powers, you're going to choose 3. So these will do. The rest go under your hero card, and then out of the 5 ability cards, you're also going to choose 2. Or you are going to choose 2. Each turn, you're going to get a free upgrade or a free unlock. So each turn, you're either going to put a new ability card out, or your 4th level 1 card, or you're going to upgrade your level 1 card to your level 2, or your level 2 to a level 3.
So we can get any of these.
Yeah, so any of the cards that are currently in your personal library, they can come into play later on. Okay, so a few things about the power cards that are slightly different, just the layout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it used to be there was one set of symbols at the top, one at the bottom,
Yes,
one
yes.
upside down. So now they're just both along here.
You're doing one or
and
the
then,
other.
yeah.
For
So
this.
anytime you want to produce something, you need to flip your card to activate it.
Yeah.
So you may sometimes be asked to flip your card as a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't activate it. Okay? But to activate it, you must also flip it. And then essentially this little flip icon here, you can produce anything that has that icon. So this box here, that box here, if there's special text like
That
this one
counts as a
here,
box.
that counts as a
Nice.
okay.
Like that. No.
This symbol here, there are 4 of them. There's the little man,
Okay. Yeah.
which
Right, I
is
remember
mostly
you
on
telling me
ability
about these.
cards.
Mhm.
The hand, the arrow, or the multi-directional arrows.
Mhm.
So the little man means that card, the effect is on your character only, your hero. The hand can either be on yourself, other heroes, or active cards in your location, but it's restricted by the chain of command.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The little arrow one, so same as essentially like each new one encompasses everything that came before.
Mhm.
So yourself, any hero or active cards in your location, and it ignores the chain of command. And this one here, you can also affect a card or a hero at a location that's adjacent to where you are. So
Okay.
depending on
Oh, so I could cast Mental Blast an area away.
yes.
And then this I can cast...
So this is the only thing that you can do outside your location. This is in your location, but you can go further along the chain of command than you normally could. Okay, so henchmen protect minions.
Oh, so I can shoot at guys over here.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can produce symbols or effects that affect
Okay.
cards that are further along the chain of command. So you ignore the chain of command, essentially.
Gotcha.
So we each start with 1 energy token. So do the allies. And then we're going to determine where on the board we want to start. We're restricted to one hero per zone.
Okay.
So I've got the most movement, I think, out of all of us.
Is Lady of Shadows movementy?
Not
she's- no.
very. She's got an ability that she can use to go
Yeah,
anywhere.
Shadow Walk. Go
but
anywhere but take an
it
injury.
costs an injury card. Like you gain an
Okay.
injury card in order to do so.
What do injury cards do?
Injury cards are attached to one of your powers. So when you get hurt, you decide where you put it. One per power, and if you've got no more room, you'll put it on your character card, and that is a cue for you to spend the next turn resting. So you can't do anything except get rid of all your injury and shock cards. Shock cards work essentially the same way, except that you put them on ability cards.
Okay.
What the injury card requires you to do is in order to activate your card, you have to return one energy crystal.
Okay. Gotcha. That's fantastic. So we're going to be getting a lot of these, I assume? Or more?
Each turn during the energy part of the story phase, we go back up to 2.
So you get 2 a turn.
Yes, unless you don't use it, in which case you
Yeah.
just top off to
Up to 2 a turn.
up to 2. Yeah.
Okay.
The same is true for the hero cards.
Okay.
The ally cards. Sorry. So the ally cards, they have move allocation as well, and they've got 3 things they can do with their crystals. So with their energy, they can produce this, that, or this. These are controlled by the group. Yeah, so they're going to be on the board as well. Anytime that something would affect them, like for example asking them to flip something or to gain an injury, they lose a crystal instead. If they don't have any, then they're flipped face down, and that just means that they're going to need to rest. They're going to need to lose a turn.
Okay.
And are they on the board?
Yeah,
Then we
they
get
will
to
be
move
on the board. So maybe I'll sort
Well,
of
you actually
cover.
have ally cards.
Yeah, there's ally cards and there's ally.
It's like there's an ally card version of Lady of Shadows?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah. So you guys choose. I
Oh, we
recommend maybe
choose.
taking these 2 districts here.
And these are districts,
then-
areas?
Yeah. So each zone is a colored.
These are the secret
area.
passages.
Yeah, these are abandoned aqueduct tunnels. They can be used. So the movement, you've got an allocation. I've got 2 steps. A step is either moving from one location to any other location inside the zone, or moving to an adjacent location.
Oh, okay, so you have to get to the edge and then cross the border.
Yes.
Okay. And adjacent means...
Yeah, connected by a line. So these,
Okay, so
these are adjacent.
You can go as many whites as you want, and then 1 black is your home movement.
Well, the black and gray, that's gonna just all be black. It's either you're moving adjacent,
Yeah,
or you're moving to any place within your zone.
gotcha.
And if you decide not to take your free move allocation, you can do whatever this power or this
Gotcha.
ability is instead. So why don't we put these guys maybe one over here, and this way we can quickly go.
Not too shabby.
And we've got the map covered.
Wait, is this a new zone?
So yeah, this is a zone as well.
But you can't go from here to here.
But exactly. So that's the only one where that rule does not apply.
Okay.
But for purposes of say flight, where you can move 2 zones, well, that would be one. That would be a second zone.
Okay.
Okay. So this may be completely unbalanced. Just letting you know.
Is this the first playtest of this version?
Well, we changed some things recently, and so now we need to rebalance everything.
Okay.
So it might be too easy, far too hard. We'll see.
Good enough.
So each tick of the clock is a turn. So each turn has these 3 phases. We win if we reach the 12th turn and the city is still intact. We lose if the terror level reaches this point here, or if the master plan reaches 10. So this is the master plan deck, and this is the story deck. So we see the board with cards from the story deck to start. So that's 3 points.
Do we
so
have a-
that's enough to start with.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, that's not true. So you need to go 5.
Is it still filming?
It should be still filming, but I'll just. Okay, so there's 2 types of story cards. There's menace and plot cards.
Okay.
So the plot cards look kind of like a newspaper. The menace cards look kind of like a radio broadcast.
Oh.
So both of them create little decks. Both of them have a location where they're deployed to. So this the Future Institute, and then we roll just to see whether it stays there or it goes to an adjacent
Oh.
location. So this will actually be here. This in the commercial district. So it stays there because there's no adjacent location with that symbol. And Morrison Heights. And okay, so
Is this to
it's
make it
actually
less
there.
predictable?
Yeah.
That's
So 3 henchman cards here.
And then blank is just it stays
4.
there.
Blank. Well, no. There's actually locations that have the blank symbol
Oh, okay.
or no symbol.
Okay.
Bystanders. So here there's 3 plus 1.
Actually,
Here there's 2, 2, and here there is just a single 1. And structural damage. There's 1. So the main difference between the plot cards and the menace cards is the menace is actually something that needs to be neutralized, whereas the plot card is more like a program that runs on that runs on henchmen. So when the card is out, depending on how many henchmen are out and active, certain things will happen.
So, no
So-
henchmen, 1 henchman, 3 henchmen?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, henchmen, it's a bit of a simplification. It's agents. So henchmen, minions, villains, they all count as. And so does the face down threat deck. That counts as 1.
Face down threat deck. I assume.
So if there are still cards remaining
Oh, okay, that
in
counts as
that
1.
threat deck, yeah.
Do you do everything up to that point?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it stacks.
Okay. Is the plot card always visible?
Yes,
Okay.
and active. So are villain cards and minion cards.
Okay.
Okay, so move / rest. So if you needed to rest or if you wanted to rest, this is when it would get triggered, and then your hero would do nothing for the rest of the turn. Otherwise, you move. So each hero has an allocation or a certain number of steps they can take. So I've got the symbols required for this, but I could use some help.
Do you have a tinker thing?
I do actually. He's got an ability
There
that
you go.
produces that.
Ingenuity. Okay.
This one here is not too difficult to take care of. It's just henchmen, a few bystanders.
Oh yeah. How do you? There's no
No,
conditions.
so
that
it's
Just
the
until
the
deck runs out?
plot is foiled when everything has been dealt with.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then there's the hostage situation there.
Is there a? There's no structural damage anywhere. Oh, there's one there.
There's
Okay.
one there.
I don't remember the structural.
What are
Bystander
they?
and
I do.
What are they?
And so does the modulator.
They're friends,
One modulator is that one.
That guy, yeah. So I definitely will go down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's super convenient.
What's the modulator's move? 2. So he can't get there.
No, he can't.
Modulator can't
He
get
could
there.
go 1,
Can you move more than you're allocated? Free out move location?
Yeah, either by you can flipping any card will get you an extra move step, and then if you've got powers, then
But he doesn't have the cards.
He just has a
No.
crystal. Can you use that for movement?
he can, but then
He's
he won't
useless.
have any.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He won't be able to do anything else.
Alright, so he can do anything.
Okay, so but he can sort of get in position, like he's got two steps. He could go one
there.
and then
yeah.
two.
He
He can get there.
one step to there. One step to here. And you can choose to go there or there or there.
Yeah, that's right. Excuse me. I will simply take 2 steps.
I guess it makes more sense to try and go here.
Because
Since
what can he do?
He can either produce a physical and a bystander, or a mental and a bystander, or he can flip 2 cards. So flipping them face down means they're going to go back in the threat deck.
Oh.
They're not active.
yeah.
Okay. How many cards are flipped
3.
for now?
That's the minimum. So you can choose to,
Oh, okay.
but you do that before you've seen any of the cards. So you decide how many you want
Okay. Gotcha.
So is following this going to be 1,
to. Yeah, 1 step.
and then
Mhm.
this is the second step?
Perfect. Okay, so activating any cards, I don't think
Nope.
anybody needs to. So threat phase, resolving threats. So let's have a look. So plot card goes here, and then so 3 cards is the minimum. There's 8 cards in here.
I can take 4.
4. All right. So
Everything refreshes every turn, right?
all the power cards do. These, in order to refresh, you need to return
Gotcha.
the crystal.
Okay.
Alright, so
So crystals are used for movement, refreshing needs, refreshing wounded areas.
yeah, right. Okay, so 2 bystanders, 2 henchmen.
Then I can.
So we check immediate effects. There are none. So now you activate cards.
Alright. Neutralize up to 2 innocent bystander cards. And then
Okay, so
punch that.
that's flipped.
Punch that.
Alright, perfect.
Am I debilitated if I have no crystals?
No.
Good.
So here, add 1 to the tear level. And the threat deck counts as 1, so add 1 damage token to this location.
Okay.
Could be worse.
And these symbols are only for the randomization?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially. Okay, so here. That's actually a menace.
They have to kill the menace before you can kill any villains.
If there were any villains, there aren't any here, thankfully.
Is there ever a plot and a menace?
No. It's either plot or menace, but a villain could be with either one. So I'm just going to go with the 3 cards.
What happens if, like, plot, menace, and they both randomized to here?
Well, they'd be done one at a time, and then if there's already something there, then you ignore the symbol, and we're just staying where.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to go with 3 cards. Structural damage. Do some bystander and henchman. Okay, so all heroes present must flip a card or gain an injury. Great. I will take the injury. Heroes must return 1 energy crystal, and heroes gain an injury. Great.
That's nasty.
Ouch.
That's just for showing up. 2 injury cards just
you
for
don't have
getting
the
there.
you don't have the crystals to.
To turn them now.
Oops.
You have to.
Right.
Possible that they bounced off.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this is
Random
a
coincidence.
level 3 one, so it's not
Oh.
it's not meant to be an easy one.
How many
Um,
do you keep flipping until levels equal double the people?
You flip until you've got 5 points of at
Okay.
least.
Okay.
So we got 6. We did
There's one,
4,
there's two, and that one's
3, 4,
three.
and then 6.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so
Hmm.
two things about the ingenuity symbol. If a card asks for it,
Yeah.
you need to produce it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this can be used as any symbol.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's handy.
And mental doesn't hit henchmen anymore.
Some do. They've got some variability.
Oh, gotcha.
okay, so,
So
I'll
you can't-
flip
you can't be sure.
force field to
Okay.
produce this.
Chain of command. Oh,
No,
chain.
chain.
Gotcha. Chains.
Yes.
Whew.
I'll flip this to produce any one of these. I'm going to flip this to refresh 2 power cards. So I'm just going to refresh 1,
Oh.
and then I'll flip that to neutralize this guy.
Yay. Well done.
Okay, now X effects will add 1 damage to this location. Add 1 to the terror level. Heroes gain an injury card. Yeah, that's fine. Add 1 innocent bystander to this location.
There's no way I'm going over there to help you.
I need help.
He definitely does.
It's dangerous, that spell.
Alright, hostage situation.
There's no extra for more than one person, right? It's
Nope.
just 3, 4, 5 minimum. Gotcha.
Yeah, so there's 6 cards.
6 cards.
How
Yeah.
many do you want to take?
3 one turn, 3 the next. Okay.
Well, there's going to be more stuff coming up next turn. Do you think you could take all?
Well, can we churn through 6 in 1 turn?
You've
Yeah.
got 2, 3, 4, 5. Can those help get rid of a card?
Probably not.
Plot doesn't take. There's
Yeah.
Recycle 2
recycle.
active threat cards. Recycle gonna help?
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna guess not.
Yes, that means same as flip. It's a bit of terminology that
What's what?
we need to fix. It flips them face down and they'll go back in
Okay.
the.
So it's not gonna. It's still gonna mean fighting them another day.
Yeah. Recycle and neutralize are the 2 words, right?
Yeah.
And what's your? What does this do?
When at a location with an active minion or villain, flip 1 additional ability card to reduce the master plot level by 1. Which probably won't be this one.
We don't have a master
There's-
And there's no minion. Well, there could be a minion there.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
there should be minions.
He can only do.
No, those are would be henchmen.
This
Minions
is-
are.
He's with will
Like the bigger guys.
Flip up 2 active threat cards in your location. Flip.
Flip up to 2.
Oh, up to 2. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's recycle. So that still isn't. He can only take 5, not all 6. So take 4.
Yeah, 4 was what I was thinking.
Alright.
Because if you got 1 of anything, that's actually really nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. He can.
Alright, so this guy can use a crystal. Nobody's falling, so he can only get 1 guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can punch out 1 dude.
Awesome.
Okay, so.
Okay, yeah, something I can't deal with.
You
Alright, this one.
Mental.
Yeah, it's a mental guy. This is a fist guy. Either one,
And
and
then
then either one.
Awesome. Perfect.
Okay, so.
Do they refresh up to 2 as well?
Okay, so I forgot there was an instant effect here.
Ah.
So add 1 to the tear level unless heroes flip a total of 2 power cards among them.
Now let's just add it.
Yeah.
It's early.
And now X effect, add 1 henchman to this threat,
3 for next time.
and add 1 to the tear level because those.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so energy. So we'll go back up to 2.
Can I refresh this at any time?
No.
Only hero phase.
It says hero phase, but that's I need to change that.
To
It's just during
refresh.
the
Okay.
story phase.
Yeah, I'm like I've got an energy quick refresh. And
Okay. So, refresh. So all your power cards flip back up.
I will pay Crystal to refresh this. How do you get rid of injuries other than resting?
You would have powers or things that, like, for example, my free move ability is that I can return an injury instead of moving. But that's still. Like
You got rid of the structural, right?
Yeah. Okay,
So it's just a bunch of innocent bystanders now.
So I'm gonna spend one of these to get that. So upgrade or unlock.
Upgrade or unlock.
So I need something that's gonna protect me from injuries.
Good luck.
Okay, so now you gotta choose between getting a fourth thing.
Or a new ability, or upgrading.
Okay. I know, but like a fourth thing, I now have another card, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's really useful. As far as penalties go.
Yeah. Can be. But then going up to those second levels is pretty good too, so it's...
So I got my self-repair ability, which allows me to neutralize an injury card. Okay, and now I draw from the master plan deck.
Area. This is any adjacent,
Yeah, adjacent.
but not through tunnels.
No.
Okay.
Some more robotics. So there's a ripple effect here. Four monsters. Two structural.
How many cards are left in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. If I get astral projection, I can help you here. Neutralizing innocent bystanders, which there are a lot of. Because
That's handy.
he can come help me.
Mm-hmm.
Or he can just come help you. I can just take 3 and then recycle henchman. Or whatever we need. I'm gonna do that. And then draw master. Did you do that?
Yeah, I just did. So there's a new
Right beside. Conveniently.
ripple
Did we
effect
draw from the master plan or the
Yeah.
story?
from the
Okay.
master plan.
When do we draw from the story? No.
Only when a card here asks us to.
Okay. But you start with the story.
Yeah.
One of the minutes. But I understand you. Okay.
So, add 2 damage to this location unless the hero's present. Flip 3 power cards between them. Add 1 damage token to this location. Add 1 to the master plan success level. And all heroes present gain 1 injury card.
Oh, wow. And it's only got 2 life. Oh goodness. That actually really sucks. Because that'll blow up unless we jump on that and...
What do you mean 2 life? Oh well, it's got 6 cards in there. So after 2 threat phases, it's gonna.
Yeah, the building is not very strong.
But instant effect, add 2 damage to this location. If we aren't there, it's done.
Oh, you mean 2 life for the? Oh well, that's true.
What happens when a building dies?
It's destroyed, and then the terror level jumps up a bit, and
How much is a bit?
2.
Okay.
I suspect we just lose that one.
Destroyed. All heroes present get an injury card. All heroes gain a shock card. Oh dear. Add to the yeah. Destroy the thing dissipates. So we can't really like discard. They can't discard cards, can they? Or would that be crystals?
That
Or I
would
mean
be
flip,
that would
flip,
be
I mean
yeah
flip.
that would be
Okay.
crystals.
Okay. So if the two of you went there, you'd need to get rid of a card and he'd become useless. But you still wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, if I had to, yeah.
That's still.
I
You
don't
need
think
to
it
kill it
could
in one
be
turn.
done.
No,
Okay,
that's gone.
I need a hand here for this to.
Yep.
So I think
send him there,
modulator-
and then I'll astral.
I'm not gonna move, so instead I'm gonna return an injury,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
instead
then
of shooting,
I'm gonna use self-repair to get rid of another injury.
Okay, I won't move, and then I can remove top card, threat deck into your supply. Return the top card of the threat deck in your location to the supply.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. 23 left.
Look up to
Okay,
two
so I'll be able
active
to
strike
astral
cards in
towards
your
you.
location. It says I may neutralize an active henchman in my location.
Neutralize.
In lieu of my free move.
Yeah. So there are no active ones right now. But when when the innocent bystander or structural damage cards, they get flipped up and then resolved, even if you don't neutralize them, they go back to the supply. Henchman cards will stay active and face up. They'll stay on top of the threat, so that next time you're there,
Oh.
all the face up cards are laid out, and then you draw
Oh.
and activate some.
Oh,
But
so you
even
don't get rid of
like
them all.
recycled bystanders, do they go back into the deck or supply?
They go back. If they're recycled, they go back into the deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
But unresolved go away
Yeah. The ones that aren't neutralized
or recycled.
or recycled.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, and you're still here,
Yeah.
and then
Let's do mine first for astral protection to you.
well,
guys.
hold on. Are the Night Watchman and Will-O-Wisp staying there?
Yeah.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah, that building's gonna die anyways. Like you have to beat it in one turn,
Okay.
else it dies.
It seems impossible.
Or 2 turns. 2 turns. Like if they go there, they have 2 turns while discarding 3 cards a turn. It's
And of course, doing that would mean that this one will just go off into this thing anyway. Yes.
Okay. Right.
hello.
Okay. So here we have to draw 3. So 2 bystanders and a henchman.
Awesome. Yeah, neutralize up to 2 bystanders, and I will. We don't need mental for this, do we?
No.
Mental it is.
Okay.
Wait, does he have like an insect head with antennas?
Maybe. It's a mask, perhaps. Or maybe not.
I thought they had little fedoras.
No.
Some of them
It's
don't.
head. Okay. So this.
gone.
This is gone.
So nothing bad
Okay,
happens.
so I need to clarify.
Because there's nothing left, right?
Yeah, so
Does that happen?
yeah, it does. It's just that if I wasn't here, like you might ask yourself, okay, well, do we do the X effect anyway, or because there's no way to neutralize it, right? And this happens if it's not neutralized.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Did I neutralize that?
My thinking is, as soon as all the agent cards are gone,
Yeah.
which includes the face down deck, right? As soon as all the agent cards are gone, then this card is neutralized. So I think that
Like,
needs to be in here, and it needs to be before the X.
Like we're discussing over whether that X happens one more time. Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
Okay. It should.
It
Okay.
shouldn't. But it's not clear
That it does not.
that it does not.
Okay.
So hopefully the sound works on this, because otherwise,
Clarity issue. Gotcha.
okay, should remember.
No X after it's neutralized.
Well,
Like, are
it's
you
just
gonna-
it needs to say on the card when it's neutralized,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Right now, it's not clear when this card is neutralized. So
Okay.
it's when
Isn't that just like a rule? Plots are
yeah,
neutralized.
yeah,
when
yeah.
the
But
deck is-
it's
okay.
the more rules are actually clearly on the cards,
On the cards,
then
yeah.
the less that you need to remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so here. Stupid Nexus. All right, I think we can. You can.
I have
you can
astral project, so 3 henchmen and 2 savings.
so
or 2
participate in the resolution of the card menu. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so we'll do them all.
You made it.
So henchman, bystander, bystander, henchman, bystander, bystander. Okay, so instant effects. Heroes must return 1 energy crystal. Heroes gain an injured card. So you don't have anything that prevents any of those types of effects. He does not either. He just prevents us from flipping a power card. Damn you, modulator. Okay, so we have to return an energy crystal. And gain an injured card. Ugh.
Does that mean that he has to lose another crystal?
Yes, he does.
Boy, I guess maybe there was no point bringing him.
There you go, Lewis.
Well, I thought I was able to.
That he would be more useful than he actually is.
Okay.
It's okay, I can astral project.
Yes, please. Please.
What is it? What can you do? Just a saving.
Oh, what I can do is I can get hit. I can, yeah.
Take one for the team.
Yeah, that seems that's what I'm doing right now.
Wow.
I can.
You can't all
Okay,
that
and then
fighting
I can refresh.
the one.
And then I astral project. You
Then
can
do that
save
again.
another. Now, do you want me to punch both of them or save both of them? Punch both of them. Oh no, wait, because that happens. Punch both of them and it'll end. Oh no, that'll be the only thing
No,
left.
this will stay here until it's neutralized. Boy.
We gotta do that another time. What do these do when they're not neutralized? All heroes present gain a shock card.
Mm-hmm.
Increase
And the terror level goes by 1.
for each of them. So you'd be useless.
Or
All heroes present get an injury card. Do you want to do
So
one of each?
either way, I'm gonna have to
Rest.
sit there and rest or something.
So why don't you
Wow.
get these bystanders?
Bystanders, because they have the bigger penalty, yeah.
Yeah. And then
They actually
I'm
have a huge
gonna-
penalty. A shock and a terror.
I'm gonna take the injury cards.
Z.
Z-
And so that's just an
Wow.
automatic, you have to rest?
Yeah.
What if you get a 5th? Or 6th?
You can't get in 6.
It's just whatever, right? Yeah, okay.
Okay, and now all 3 of these dudes are active. Where?
So
It seems like a level 3 is maybe too hard for a single hero to go.
It seems like it.
Although if you had 2 guys there, wouldn't they be both of them would be just as neutralized?
Yep.
Because
But
they'd have all gotten as many injuries. more or
No,
less,
because like I was able to do a little bit.
wouldn't they? Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
person would have
Do
done a
a
little bit.
bit.
Like,
they're both
maybe-
as neutralized.
But
still twice
he
as much.
he would
Yeah.
take the
He shouldn't
injuries.
have gone, yeah.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
That's fine.
Mistake. Alright. Hopefully these guys can resolve the hostage situation.
Is there anything else I can use a crystal for right now?
Pushing.
Pushing. What's pushing?
Pushing means you flip a power.
Pushing. Okay. I could have. Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm gonna push and slap another guy.
Henchman dude.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yay, so I only gained 1 injury, not 2.
Does that mean this guy survives?
Nope, he's still got
died?
the 1 injury. Okay, you guys have 3 cards, a bystander and 2 henchmen.
Okay, Will can help with the bystander for a crystal.
And henchman.
And a henchman.
Oh,
Bystander
right, 'cause
and
it's a
the-
double, yes. And I will not overstretch. I will use my new skill of unerring aim and
Smash.
chuck a shoe at the other one or something.
Can Will of the
Right,
Wisp use
and
2
so
crystals?
now getting to this card, we would see, okay, there's no more agents, so. But you had to flip a total 2 power cards.
Which
So
I have.
flip 1 and heal. No, just 1.
Oh,
Well, not-
two
not that
between
it-
us. Yeah.
Not that it really matters
Mhm.
at this point.
No.
Can he use 2 crystals to use like the same box twice or both
Yes.
of his boxes?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so ripple effect.
Okay, so Allies is a really
1,
useful
2,
early game
3.
when there isn't an instant penalty. Because he can do 4 things. Well, I guess that's as much as you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the instantaneous effects only affect heroes here, and then this is 2 damage tokens to that location. Oh no!
Right. Will, did you hear that noise?
So this is destroyed, but this happens after everything else.
Yeah.
So terror level goes up 1.
Oh no.
2 damage to that location. Another damage to that location. Master plan goes up 1. And all heroes present gain an injury card. Alright, and now here, all heroes gain a shock card.
All
So,
heroes?
Luckily enough, yes.
You're resting. Where to put?
Oh. Shock.
Oh, that
there's
means
no-
Will has to rest as well.
There's no threats. I don't need astral projection.
Add 2 to the terror level.
What time is it in the game?
We moved this up
It's 1.
here. Yep. And now we're here. Okay, so this here is destroyed.
And you're not allowed to go there?
Yes, you can go there, but no new threats will go there.
Okay.
So
So it doesn't,
Sanatorium. Oh, that's okay. The loss.
it doesn't stop us from crossing the bridge then?
Not yet. Not now.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it might eventually if that's
A special ability?
As far as the
something.
game is concerned, right now, no.
no, exactly. Okay, so energy.
Good. Awesome. 2.
But I mean, we have to.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
And,
So
very efficient.
these guys, me. Refresh. I'm going to pay these 2 to activate these 2.
I'm going to pay 1 to activate
Refresh.
this one.
Sorry. Upgrade. Unlock.
I'm gonna unlock my sports car.
Oof.
Beep beep.
Huh. Yeah, nothing but full power. Draw from the master plan. Triangulation. Mount King Park. No, skyscraper district.
Ooh, that sounds important.
So 4 henchmen and 2 plus 2, so 4 bystanders.
Uh oh.
Alright, level
That's an
2.
awful lot of bystanders.
I don't get my level 2, right? I replaced my level 1.
Yes.
Okay. Could I then get my level 1 back as a 4th? No.
Good question, though.
Okay. Advance the clock. Tick. So, move, rest. So, I don't have an option but to rest, which means...
Is there only one thing a turn? No.
what do you mean?
There's only one plot a turn. Unless the
Unless the...
master plot tells us to.
Unless there's an event. These guys also rest, but that means none of us can do anything. The only thing we have to do is move to an adjacent location because we can't be.
Well, if they use all their crystals, it's a whole turn of nothingness.
No, if they use their crystals, they're fine. But if then they have to lose another one, which is the case because they both got a shock card because of destruction of that.
Okay.
Uh,
So they don't have 2 crystals right now.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So they can remove. Oh no, they're resting.
No,
That's it,
we're
done.
resting, so there's
Okay.
nothing at all that they're doing.
so they
this turn.
can't even drive in my car when they're resting.
No,
That's too bad.
it is too bad.
You'd think you'd be able to haul them in, drive them
They're
there.
not a
and
restful driver.
just sit here and strap them in and drive off.
So, so you guys can move,
One,
activate cards.
2. What does this have a lot of?
So this is
Action
still
Oh, it is, yeah.
Is that a
active.
big deal?
Oh, I forgot to
Yeah.
add a damage, and
It's 2 henchmen and so 1, 2.
I didn't do any of these. So add to the chair level.
You guys are still in there,
Give an
right?
injury. No,
They left.
we were still there, but we had already maxed out the injuries we could get, and then add one innocent bystander.
Oh, by resting you get out?
You can't be in a location, so if you are, then
Oh, so you move and then rest. Like free movement and then you have to rest.
Right.
Okay. Fun stuff.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
so that's
is there
actually
any
okay.
point going down there to try and deal with it, or
Absolutely.
just ignore it because it's too
Heroes
hard?
must return one energy crystal. Heroes gain an injury card.
the problem
Isn't it
is
an explanation
you need-
effect?
yes, that's an explanation.
You need an
I
ingenious.
can flip to avoid an explanation effect.
All right, that's an excellent one to avoid.
So maybe
But it's
problem
the only-
is
that's
We're still gonna run
that's
into problems.
you're
That's
going to
the
need to
only
push that card
ingenious.
because you'll need.
Ingenious. Yeah.
You would actually probably need to push that one twice because you need to.
I
provide
also
this-
don't have unbuilding. Yeah.
Okay.
Or energy for that matter.
If
Actually,
we both
I've got
go
nothing.
If we both go there,
Both go there.
I have a bunch of energy. Enough. And then.
But
henchmen.
you're going to be affected by the explanation because I can only.
Okay, so I gotta do return an
Well, it
energy
does say
crystal.
one hero. Maybe you could be the one hero who
You
avoids
definitely
it.
need to be.
So does that have a?
Yeah, 'cause
it's
you
got
need
the
to use
hand,
crystals.
so
Yeah.
it could be.
But you have 2 crystals and you need that card twice.
Yeah.
It would be better if you just avoided it.
Yeah.
Because if you make me avoid it, I'm gonna hit one. Yeah.
The next question is, can we both
But then
get
you
there?
won't be able to use it because you need to pay them to activate it.
That's fine. He's gonna make me get rid of the crystal anyways. I might as well use it. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually gonna move there,
Okay.
and then can you get here? Like, we can't even get here.
I'll have to drive, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure. How many movement do you get?
3.
Okay.
Within 3 zones. Any location within 3
1,
zones.
2, 3, or just
Sorry.
1. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would just drive.
Any within 3, and this counts as a zone.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Well,
One.
it doesn't.
I could take
it's-
the bridge.
It has to be
maybe.
connected.
Okay, so 1, 2,
Two.
2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay. So it is okay. Same thing with flying. You have to go through the bridge.
Well, that zone. Like,
Oh, okay. Flying.
Flying, it's an adjacent zone, but not necessarily connected zone.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, we can probably do that. We can do that.
Alright, so let's start here because there's no one there.
See how bad it is.
Well, it's just a bunch of bystanders and henchmen. So hopefully a bunch of henchmen.
No, you don't want a bunch of henchmen
Why not?
because then these
Oh,
get activated.
Right. Okay.
Henchman,
Probably just
bystander,
nothing would be good.
bystander.
See, that's the bystanders are harsh too.
Terra go up 2, but the
Yeah.
2 bystanders they go away.
Then we don't have to deal with them.
Okay, so add 1 to the terror, and then add 1 to the master plan success level.
Okay, so the terror is 3 away from.
What is
leaving.
recycle active threats?
Recycle means put them back into the deck.
Yeah. So for example, this card.
Could I recycle him? Would that be
Um,
useful? I can do it from afar because I have.
But how far?
Just
has that
one-
symbol.
One
Yeah,
space.
So
It's just this.
Ah.
One adjacent zone.
okay. Well, unless it doesn't specify.
Recycle 2 active threat
Okay.
cards, and all it has is the
Okay.
smoke screen.
Right. So you can do it in yours or adjacent.
Okay.
Adjacent.
So this was a skyscraper district. That's nothing. All right. Is that energy nexus?
So immediate effects. Flip your thing.
Okay. So there's a henchman and a bystander.
Okay.
So.
I'll ignore
So
that
you
immediate
ignore it,
effect.
and then you have to return an energy crystal and gain an injury card.
Okay. I'll flip the
Injured, not energy.
All of them. Here. Nice. So
Oh, you successfully neutralized the plot here and also the one there.
Mhm.
So that would reduce the terror level by 2.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. Oof.
Yes.
New balancing rule
There's
just
like-
came up.
No. That's, it's a rule that I always forget, but
Okay.
it's a rule that's there.
Okay.
Okay, so instant effects have been taken care of. Now there's a bystander, a henchman, and that thing.
Alright, so punch the henchman And one zap towards the thing, and one zap towards the thing.
Okay.
We're
And
gonna
you
have
can-
to use that to bring that back.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a bystander that?
Yes, I can use one of these
Okay.
for a bystander.
Bystander. And then just
Okay,
push
so
that
I
twice.
need one of these. Or do I need
Yes.
it twice?
You need it twice.
Okay, and then crystal.
Excellent, boys. So
That goes down.
here.
Third level went down.
Pew.
Good.
All right. So energy. So actually, you boys get some, but the allies and I don't. Well, they already got some. We don't do refresh, but you do. So refresh. Upgrade and unlock. I don't do it. You guys do.
Oh, you missed an upgrade and an energy.
Yeah.
That's a high cost.
It is. But you get rid of everything.
But I got the upgrade last turn. Even
Yeah.
though I was,
Do you get rid of everything?
yeah, you do get rid of everything.
Everything. Okay. That's decent, I guess. If you have 5. I'll get telekinesis 3. Give myself an genius.
Anomaly. I think the draw should be moved to the start of the story phase.
Okay.
And Hughes. So see, the event here says to draw until I've drawn at least 4 from these.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's a 3. That's another 3. Alright, we're boned, guys.
Where do they go?
Yeah, Steranko Hospital. So WFMU. See, that's the outcome. And then the other one is Skyscraper District. Fists, Imperial Bank. Cloud Monster.
When can I bring my? Do I spend my crystal to bring it back?
It was
Because I
during-
just got to. Can I use?
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Refresh,
those,
yeah.
yeah, because you got those right before the refresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use one.
good. So we can get over
Because
there.
we need to do it.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6 bystanders and 2 structural damage here, and 4, 5, 6 bystanders. Okay. So let me just have a look at those instant effects here so I don't get boned again.
Use this one to
okay.
card. Or be unable to play for the remainder of the turn. Okay, so assisters can't go to the hypnotic hum. Add 1 innocent bystanders to this threat. Here's the most beautiful power card in the
But
game.
you can. That's a great one for you because it's got the mental and the ingenious,
Yeah.
and you can prevent the instant effect on yourself.
Yeah. And I can stop you from falling. If anyone wants a ride.
You just need to push to be able to zap that as well.
See, triangulation. I'm gonna go murder some people there,
Okay.
and I can
You need 3 movement.
whenever I move, I can take another hero with me.
Okay. So
Yes.
grab.
Psychic.
Yeah, so I can.
Okay.
So I've
Well,
got
what?
and I've got 3
Yeah.
steps.
Well, depending on how the
Yeah, so
movement
1, 2,
works.
3. Can you go
So
1, pick someone up?
2, 3, and flight. Move to any location up to
Or-
1 zone away.
But
I can't use the tunnels.
oh, with him. Okay.
But I can move up to 1 zone away. And that's right here.
Okay. And then
Stop poking me.
Okay, so if we're on the transit route, can we do 1 to here?
Mm-hmm. And
Will
then-
2 be enough to pop over?
No.
this
No.
guy. No, we have to go 2, 3, or 2, 3.
Okay.
So we can both go over here.
Or I can just go there and drive.
Can you? Oh, you can. Yeah, you can drive. This
Can
guy.
you bring anyone with you?
I can bring someone with me when I drive.
Okay. Where can that guy go?
So you could, for example, from here go. So it's 3 zones.
3.
1, 2, 3, and then
We get our free move as well.
I can't use the transit as...
1, 2, 3. You can go in
Move to
here,
the
and then
location.
1. No, not with the car.
This is the threat phase.
Oh.
So,
I guess that kind
are
of...
we going? It's after move. It's the threat phase.
Oh, that's probably a mistake.
Okay.
Let's send it.
You may move one additional hero.
Send in that car. It's probably a mistake.
Did we advance the clock?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I didn't. Nor
i-
will I.
Is this instead of or as well as move?
It's in addition to.
In addition to your free move. Okay. So we can free move 2.
If we can free move the tunnel and then drive, it
And
should
then
be
drive.
easy.
Yeah.
We can both get there. Okay.
If you want to come.
I kinda do.
It'll be fun.
We can zap that. And then what does the cloud monster do? Add one to the. Here's most.
Sounds harmless.
Add one damage
Not
to the
monster.
You should add one. Add one.
We
to the
put
terrain.
silver lining on everything.
Cloud Monster, I think there's lots of bystanders.
There are, but
Stuff
this is 2 terror level per turn is not happened, and that's 1 terror level per not happened.
Alright, so how about Will maybe try to.
Yeah, good luck.
This is all
1,
bystanders too.
2. Yeah, it's all bystanders.
Why is there more than 4 cards?
Because the location itself.
Oh, okay,
It's-
fair enough. All bystanders. We will go there. Yeah.
Which should be good for... I can do 3 bystanders on a good day.
I can do
4
bystander and the ingenious bystander. I can do 2.
So I used my card.
Oh no, I can do 4. I can do 4. Yeah, because I got the bystander thing in the cheek, and he's just coming there.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Alright, so Cloud Monster. Add 1 innocent bystander to this threat. First, I should need to. Whew. And 1, 2, 3 bystanders.
Actually.
Yeah.
What?
And add 1 to the terror and add
Ooh.
1 damage.
It's going to be a short game.
We gotta survive to 12, do we?
Yes. That is the theme. Okay, but look at this. Me and the modulator. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna-
take care of this
And
stuff.
drop it down back by 1 or something.
5. Let's take them all. Bystander. Henchman. 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 Bystander.
Get those bystanders.
Oh, don't worry. Alright, so 2 energy to do energy and bystander twice. So that's 2 bystanders, 2 henchmen.
Way to go, modulator.
And super strength, I'm gonna punch the other 2. Pow-pow. Alright,
Take that.
Enough done.
and that's done. 1 down. Hypnotic hum. I don't know why I'm shuffling these. They're all bystanders. 2. How many bystanders
I
do
guess
I
we'll
want?
do everything. How many are there?
Wait,
There's only 4
Can
cards.
we neutralize
Should be
There's
that?
fine.
6 of them.
We need 2 mental. Do you have a mental?
I do, but it's at the sacrifice of 2.
Oh.
Which, I mean, I can maybe do both.
Okay.
Oh, and this might be a mental if I don't need... Or do I need Gizmo?
You need good.
I have Gizmo and Falling.
Okay.
So we have mental with your Gizmo and mental, 2 bystanders, 2 bystanders, and 2 bystanders. So we can take everything.
Cross our fingers, see if we counted right.
If not, we can recycle henchmen.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
henchman. It's,
I know.
Okay, so 6 bystanders and then menace. So you have to flip 2
Oh,
cards,
no.
or you're unable
Uh-oh.
to play,
Okay.
and you gain a shot card.
Wait, is that an explanation mark?
Yeah. So you avoid that.
Flip 2 cards. Oh, I can push. That's fine. We're fine. We're great. Okay, that's
And
fine.
you get a
C.
shock card.
Okay, I'm gonna throw
Unless
that
you're
one.
being
That one C.
Okay. So now there's 6 bystanders and the mass.
All right. There's 4 bystanders.
Okay, I'll do
Which
one
was two
bystander. One bystander as well.
Okay. And
Sorry, 1 bystander?
I did one thus far.
Okay. So
I
there's
can
3 left.
do another one.
2 left.
Oh, an injury. Mhm.
Is that putting him back?
Yeah. Put him
Okay.
back. I can just push this, right? So, bystander and an ingenious for 2 bystanders,
Okay.
and then I can push.
I can do the other 2 bystanders.
Get that back.
There's only 1. But well, there you need a bystander
Yeah.
symbol here. Too,
Okay,
So
so I'll do those 2.
okay, so
Yeah.
you've got a bystander symbol. You've got 2 mental and an
2 mental and ingenious.
2 mental?
Yeah. So, here's a mental,
Okay.
ingenious,
okay. There's 1 mental on this.
1 mental.
And I just unflipped mine so I can do that other last mental.
Nice. Good.
But it's gonna hurt teeth.
Okay, good. So now we can all go concentrate on the cloud monster. Except this. Except this is going to be the villain.
Is it?
Yeah,
How do you know?
and
Just do-
because there's 4 cards in that first tier, and that's
Oh,
the
we were lucky enough to only get it at the end.
yes. And we get no energy during this refresh phase.
That is gonna be harsh.
Okay, but you do get to refresh.
And no energy at all. Upgrading levels makes pushing better.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you do get a 2 upgrade or unlock. So
Not that there's gonna be any pushing this turn. So.
oh, that's a good one. I'll take that.
Everybody else have shock? You do. Okay.
And yeah, that's the villain. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, okay, I'll take this one.
Okay, so the villain and a minion
What?
are at the Cosmopolitan. Nope, Axis Chemicals. There's going to be damage added to that location several times.
It only has 3.
Okay. That's good to know.
What? 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 A man from another now. Nerfed you for. Okay, wait. Flavor text. All heroes present must flip a power card or gain a shock card. That's unfortunate. All heroes present gain a shock card and 1 to the. Okay, wow. Lots of shocks. All heroes present must flip 2 power cards or gain a ninja card. Add 1 damage to
Okay, and these count as agents also.
Ugh. And they have dice symbols.
Yes.
So we don't. Do they change every time?
Yes.
What?
And there's still a cloud monster there.
AVSA Prime?
Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
Flip a power card, get an injury card.
That's harsh. Can we ignore this?
No.
Who can get to it?
You and me if we drive, but you don't have your
We
car.
can't drive. Yeah.
That's- He, 1, 2, 3. You can't even get to it.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, you can get to it with him.
Yes.
But
But he has no energy, so I think I'll get to it with Will.
oh yeah, okay, yeah. Can you pick him up on the way?
Yeah.
All heroes
1,
present must flip a card or gain a
2,
shock. So he's gonna lose 1. There's no point.
3.
He's gonna be useless.
Is he?
Yeah, there's he needs to
That
gain
can
an
prevent.
injury.
That could prevent an injury. It's not an injury.
There's an injury and a shock. Or flipping a card. Or flipping 2 cards.
So I can
He'll have-
prevent the injury.
Okay, so he'll have 1 crystal.
That's better than no crystals.
Okay.
But if you guys could, actually, the cloud monster requires.
Yeah, we'll go to the cloud
So
monster.
we can walk around
And he's
far.
useless right now?
Yeah.
He won't come. Or unless he might as well. No, because then he'll be
You
rested.
might just get
Yeah.
harmed.
He will get harmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will. Okay, so... Yeah.
Oh, and now we're drawing 4 cards.
At least. That's fine.
At least.
That's...
Release of hours.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see this boss fight.
See how good the ant is.
Alright, so villain, minion, and we'll just do the minimum 4 cards here.
Yeah, we have 2. Let's
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are 4 instantaneous effects.
That's horrible.
All heroes present must flip a card or gain an injury.
What?
I'm going to prevent an injury to both of us.
Great. He's
All
dead.
heroes must flip 2 cards or gain an injury.
So, there's an injury.
So there's an injury.
And the crystal.
All heroes present must flip the power card or gain a shock card.
And he's useless.
Really not good to go where the ant goes. Nothing but trouble.
He's got no self-preservation module.
No. No.
It's defective.
just
And
fly
add
in.
1 damage token to this location. Well, at least that doesn't affect me directly.
Yeah, well done.
Hooray!
Except once it falls, which it will. Now you can stop it.
This time.
Okay, so I'm gonna neutralize an injury card.
Good. 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 Yeah.
Okay. Now. Oh, let's see what.
What you're up against.
2 of those, really?
No.
Do modules? No.
He's got the 1.
Okay, I'm gonna.
No, he doesn't. He's used it.
Yeah, but
You can't push.
I can refresh 2 cards.
Any cards or power cards?
2 power cards.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's the...
Okay. Alright, so here's the bystander.
No, you didn't dice for this guy.
I'm not gonna reach.
Not even close.
Rule clarification, do you dice at the same time, or do you dice as chain of command goes along?
That's cheating command, I guess.
Okay.
So otherwise it's not relevant.
It's just
I
like,
guess.
you plan...
Or
well,
if there's any chance that he'll be affected in any way, like.
okay.
But
Well,
here I
that's like-
know that he's not. So.
Okay. But is it instantaneous, or do you go along? Like, can you plan ahead to get to him? Or do you just have to...
Oh, you
hope
can, you
to-
can plan ahead. Like
Okay.
we could roll.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Blurg. Okay, so if I neutralize this, I can't neutralize him. Either way, they add a damage token, but he also adds 1 to the master plan, and he gives an injury. So I'm going to nail this guy. So here's the energy. Here's the structural.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip this to refresh 2 cards. Refresh that.
There's no...
And
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
You're gonna refresh.
If I had the level 2 of this, then I'd have another one of these.
Shucks.
Boo. Okay, and then there's the second structural. So at least the kernel bot's gone. So now, X effects. Add 1 damage token to this location.
If you want...
All heroes present gain a shock card. Add 1 to the master plan success level.
Oh, I don't know that. No, I don't know that. Structure.
This shock card. And finally, so there are 2 henchman cards to this threat. Add 1 to the terror level. Add 1 to the master plan success level. Okay. Oh boy. The structural damage goes away. Okay, well I survived.
Okay.
That's pretty good, actually.
You got almost everything.
Well, everything that I drew.
Yeah.
Okay, Cloud Monster. Can you
That's a
die?
thick deck too.
Yes. And we just added 2 henchmen to it.
How many cards are there?
There are 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that including these 4 symbols here?
Nope.
And you each have to flip a card or gain an injury.
I'll put this.
Yeah, you may want to.
Use that, yeah. I'll use this. Get rid of a shock. You can get rid of a shock.
Oh, nice. I have an avoid the explanation effect of an active threat card. Whatever that means.
That's good.
Is that for
Well,
himself? Yeah.
It doesn't actually. Yeah.
It's a self card. So I'd still take it.
So I can do it twice.
What is it? Add 1 instant bystander to this threat. Here's must flip the power card with gain an injury.
But that's not a threat card. This is a menace and plot cards are not, and villain cards. They're not threat cards.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's certain things. So I cannot avoid it with that card.
Yeah, you sort of can. You can flip that card as the card you flip.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yes, because it's having useless cards to flip is not my problem.
Okay, but are you? So why are you flipping that?
It said I had to flip one.
No,
Did it
you
say?
supposed to flip a power card.
Oh.
But also, you right now you're supposed to be telling me how many of these 6 cards you want to draw. 4, 5, or 6. Essentially, those are your choices.
I wonder if will they be if I can recycle 2 active threat cards, will 2 of those be active threat cards?
Those are all threats, right?
These are all threat cards.
So if we do all 6, we can't handle. I can recycle 2 of
that's
them.
fair enough. Yeah, it's all 6 and look at them.
Let's see how
so
it
the
goes.
bystander, they were all going to be bystander.
Okay, but we
Structural
have to deal with an
damage, structural
explanation,
damage.
right?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's these 2 are exclamation marks. So you have to flip a card or gain an injury for both of them.
The card gain an injury. Darn.
Okay, were there any from here that I didn't end up attending to? To buy that, you must flip a power card or gain 1 injury card.
Well, these are done in chain
I'll
of command
just-
order, right? So these,
Oh, so what we're actually supposed to do is,
okay, so
as far as explanations, is we start looking
Yeah.
here with them.
yeah, so flip a card or gain an injury card twice.
Okay, so flip a card. And flip a card.
Okay. Well, let's see what's. I'm not reading this card whatsoever. Is it any card we can flip? It doesn't just say power.
It says
Oh, no.
flip a card.
A card. All right. Flip that one since it's not doing that
Okay,
good.
Donald.
I flipped this twice. It's okay, I can do this twice.
Okay. So next, add an innocent bystander to this threat. Okay. And heroes must each flip a power card or gain 1 injury card.
Flip it that way. And then I'll flip that way. Okay.
Okay, now it's your.
Now we see what's left.
Alright, so
We don't need any mentals, so I will flip and
get
say
rid of
2
of
people,
those. Okay, 2
Wait.
people.
3 people,
I'm gonna save a person and a building.
unless there's overlap.
And
Okay.
then
I can do a building,
Building.
and I can recycle 2 threats if there's any. So am I doing the building? You didn't do it, right?
sure, yeah. And
Now, a fist, 2 energy, and.
I got nothing.
then I can
Except for recycling, that's all I can do is recycle stuff.
I can't. No. That's it.
Can we recycle that?
No. It's not a threat.
Could we have recycled 2 other things and then kept our symbols to deal with that?
Yes.
Not really. We had a mental.
There were probably no things that could have done. I could have not saved 2 guys. Oh, we don't need a mental.
Oh,
No.
sure we could. Sure
Fist and building. Do you
Yeah.
have energy?
We could. Yeah, I have anything I want. Fist and okay, yeah. Recycle, a henchman.
We didn't have henchmen in there.
I mean, an innocent
Buildings.
bystander. An innocent bystander. We can recycle 2 of those guys.
Okay, so I'm going to
they're
flip
recycled
that card.
instead of neutralized, and
Which means
Instead of
Which-
using this, and
we don't need the mental. It could be in anything. Is all I can.
what did you
contribute.
have in the beginning? You had this and this, right?
Yeah, I had these three that I ended up using.
Okay, so
So it could be any one of those
but
three.
those two bystanders, that's that card, right?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Oh, so you're one card
yeah, I've got one card now,
that was two bystanders. Okay, I see. How you
and
did it.
then instead of
I don't think there's any steading.
bystandering with this,
So leave a bystander alive.
Well,
because
alright.
then I can
Yeah.
bystander with it, this,
Okay.
and ingenious, and give us a fist for this and this.
Okay.
No,
well, I've
you-
got the
that's it.
fist.
Now
Now
we
we
can
do
do
the
it.
energy if you
Okay.
can.
No,
Yeah.
what you're
Energy
doing
fist.
is
I don't think it's gonna work.
bystander. So yeah, you brought that back up. Okay, bystander and structural.
Okay.
You flip it and then you push, so you flip it back up.
I didn't think we had energy to push.
I had
So
one, yeah.
structural,
Oh.
and now energy.
and punch.
Oh no, you need the energy.
We need two energies.
Did you use this for anything?
He used it for bystander.
I used it for
For
one of the
structural.
structurals, I
Structural.
believe.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way to.
I mean, unless we had kept. Well,
What
the
is our energy?
Structure.
This is the only energy, so we need this twice, like this box.
That is the only. Unless
That's not-
it's another randomness.
It won't work. No, we can't do that.
So these are gone instead, and then.
Yeah, neutralize them. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Which is never- So
Next
this
effect
never
of
got
that.
used.
So
No.
added damage to this location. Add one to the terror level.
Two
We're at
more?
the 5. Yeah. Okay. So these go here.
We can get that next time.
if there is a next time.
Okay. So energy.
Actually, yeah. Wow, I can't.
Refresh.
Refresh all the evil stuff anyways. Okay, well I definitely don't need my car back. This one.
Oh, what's in here? Just a bystander, right?
Just a bystander.
Just a bystander.
Okay. Upgrade, unlock.
Upgrade and unlock. Okay. Get something good. Yeah, there. What's the instant effect of this? This threat here's must each flip a power card will gain 1 injury. Can I do that by myself? Energy.
You might, but if modulator can go there. He's got a structural.
And he is awfully close.
I can do that by myself.
Okay, well, let's see what else comes up.
Okay.
You can do this entire
I
stack
can-
by
I
yourself?
can do the entire stack by myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
chronal
So
realignment.
maybe I should flip my car. Because I doubt I can get anywhere else useful.
Chronobot level 1, Future Institute.
I'll flip
Yeah.
the car.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
good
place
idea.
is already damaged. Do you want to roll that? Roll die, blank. Make it stay here. Oh,
What? Oh.
boy. This brings the terror level up 2 on this.
Add 2 to the tier level of this heroes. So we need to get there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I should be able to get there.
You don't need your car for it.
I know? Handy.
1, 2.
But I didn't know.
Entry 4.
Because the unlocking and unflipping, all that stuff happens before this happens.
Yes, it does.
So it was safe for me to
Do
do
you want to
that.
put draw at the beginning of the story?
I do, but it's
Probably
not
have to
yet.
Okay.
It's clock.
So what is there? There's
It's 3 bystanders, 4 henchmen,
two
2 structural, and a
And
minion.
2. Oh gosh. Add 1 damage to this. Okay, that's a mini.
Mini, yes. It's the least troublesome of the minions.
Okay, so the building won't die in 1 turn unless there's a structural flips up.
Like you said,
There's 2 of them out of 8 cards. You know,
I don't have any structural.
Okay, so I can handle that by myself.
For my
2
wild.
of them.
You can
go
handle
there.
that by yourself?
I can.
Okay, so the 2. Alright.
Can
So
that guy drive with me?
1.
Eight of two.
You don't
we
need
just
to.
walk.
You just,
Yeah.
it's just okay,
Save gas.
we're good.
Help the environment.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Public transit.
Alright, let's try this. Oh, I have no mental, by the way, so I
that's too bad.
can't deal with the villain at all. But I can prevent other shit, temporarily at least, until my shock cards.
Well,
Start piling up.
Yeah.
I got a wee spot in
We spotted mental.
I have 1.
that. I'd eat him for breakfast.
Oh, but Will's with me. Will's got mental.
Okay. You always seem a little unstable, that little guy. I'm surprised.
Problem is
He's gonna get blown up.
maybe 2, 3, 4.
Is it 5 o'clock?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so 1 damage is.
Oh, great.
Is that after everything?
I think it's after all these.
So after everything was.
Once you fail to resolve it, you're done.
Yes.
It's okay. So does the villain go away after it's blown up?
Yes, he does.
Alright.
I'll get him. Good strategy.
Sadly,
Not
our
building on
terror is going to be
Gonna crush us.
over the top at that point.
Oh.
Okay, so instant effects.
So don't do this first.
Well,
Let's succeed at something so that we. Yeah, let's succeed at something.
No.
else.
flip a pot card again, a shock card. So,
Oh.
sorry, Will. And then, yeah, I'll just take a shock card. Why not? Alright, well, let's go. Okay, so super strength works against these 2. That's good. Bystander. And
You can bystander and mental.
oh, let's roll. Roll 2 dice.
If you blank, you're lucky, right? 2 bystanders and 2
2
mentals.
bystanders. Yeah, if
Ow,
you
that's exactly my card.
If you just push that, yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'll get the other bystander. And then we're just going to watch the villain beat us up.
Can't.
Take an extra shock card.
You can't anything.
I don't have, like, I could get the 2 bystander symbols, but
You need
you'll
one
probably
twice.
get
Yeah.
You can only mental
the
once.
villains. And then it's destroyed.
God.
Well, actually, no. And then we add 2 henchman cards to this. Add 1 to the master plan. And then we destroy.
And 1 more to the target.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna call the time, 9:45.
yeah.
Can I show off my
Or do we
impressive
call the time by
skills?
this